teacher.
Hi, Snow. How's it going today?
Today I get up earlier and to reset a lot of English words, and then I go to the class. It's a diagnostics lessons.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay. So you said that you researched your English homework? What was that? You
Recited, remember,
Oh,
remember last time.
recited. Okay, recited.
Yeah.
Recited your English homework. Okay, I see. I see. So what kind of homework did you get in English class?
It's to remember lots of words.
Okay, okay.
Mm, yeah.
So do you just have to remember them? Like, are you going to use the words in class?
Mm, that words has been used in the class, and then teacher asked our to remember that.
I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so you all used it in the classroom, and then the teacher asked you all to remember those words. So memorize those words that you used. Okay, I
Yeah.
see. So what is your method of remembering new words? How do you do that?
I will to ask that speak that
Hmm.
English words, and then to remember that, because I think if I can speak that, and um, I can write, that, um, I can write that most, because it's if you spelling, if I can speak that and I can spell it most.
Okay, okay, I see. So when you say speak it, you mean like pronounce it, pronounce the word?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that if you can pronounce the word, you can spell it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. And do you usually try to memorize new words just by um, saying it, or do you practice with your friends?
Mm, I don't always practice that. Um, I only I think to remember that it's a first, and I can read some book and
Hmm.
some passage, because the Chinese test have lots English test have lots of passage, and then you must read it, understand it, and then you can um, do it question. You can answer it question.
Okay.
So if I don't um, understand that words, and I can't read the passage, and I can't answer the
Mm,
question.
I see. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. And so for today, like you had a class this morning, right?
Yeah.
Was
That class have three lessons.
I have three lessons. Okay, so that's the class that has um, three lessons that are all 45 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then in the afternoon, you're going to have another class that
Yeah.
has
Four.
four lessons. Okay. And all the lessons are
Um.
45 minutes long, right?
Yeah. And in the evening, I also have another class.
No, really?
Of the three lessons. Yeah.
Oh
Evening
my
class.
gosh. Wow. Wow. Is that every day, or maybe just is it only on one day, or you have lessons, you have classes
Um.
all day every day?
Nearly every day, but I only have the one evening I don't have class, and the other times I'll have class. And in the Saturday, I also have class.
Saturday?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
the whole day's class.
Wow. Okay. So you don't really have a lot of time to do other things because all the time you have class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we have sometimes to relax in the uh, noon, uh, and I can do something at that time. The other people relax or sleep, and you can have time to do some things.
Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, yeah, definitely find time to relax and find time to take care of your body, right? Because um, studying is important, but also relaxing and making sure that your body is healthy is also important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So I thought that today we should just do some conversation practice because I've been noticing that you know sometimes when you're talking about things that you've done in the past, right? Sometimes um, you don't use the past tense and you use the present tense. And I know that you know it, but I think that we should just practice so that um, you get more comfortable talking in the past tense, right? And
Yeah.
using the correct words in the conversation. But I know you know it. It's just that we just need to practice it a little bit more, and so that it becomes easy for you. It becomes natural, right? So you don't have to think about it anymore. You can just do it. Okay. Um.
Mm,
Yeah.
I think because in China the spoke English
Hmm.
is very little and we always write. So when I use that, always have some mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So that's why I think like practice is like really important, right? Yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about is one of the sentences that you used. I think it was like this, right? So you said this campus, nearly all people get the vaccine, right? Um,
Yeah.
so when we're talking about like a group of people, um,
Um,
we can just say every like almost everyone, right? We can say nearly everyone, nearly or almost everyone. Um, like that's more natural than saying like all people. Um, so when we're talking about like a group of people in conversation, we want to say like everyone. And if we're talking about just a little bit of people, then we just say some, like we just say it's like some of them, right? Or some of the students, right? Some of whatever it is. That's how we say it, right? So if we're talking about a group of people, it's
mm,
everyone. If we're talking about a little bit of people, we just say some of the people. And then if we're also talking about nobody, right, then we just say no one, right? So for example, if nobody got the vaccine on your campus, then we say on this campus, no one got the vaccine, right? We won't say um all the all of the people. No, yeah, we would just say like no one got that vaccine, right? We won't say like none of the people got the vaccine, right? Because that's
yeah.
that's that's not natural. So we try to keep it like everyone, no one, and some of the students, some of the teachers got the vaccine, some of something got the vaccine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do a little bit of practice on using those three, right? So I want to practice using everyone, no one, and some of, right? Or So let's the scenario will be talking about um, say let's say there's a festival, right? There's a festival on campus, and um, and the whole campus is going to go to that festival on Saturday. So can you explain to me? Um, can you like tell me using everyone um, about that festival?
Nearly every campus take part in the festival.
Okay, good, good. So nearly every campus, right? So now tell me about the people on that campus and those people going to the festival.
Some students go to that festival,
Hmm. Some students. So you said go to the festival.
went to the festival.
Went to the festival. Okay, good, good. And what if the festival did not happen yet? What if the festival was on Saturday?
Will
Well,
uh,
yeah. So can you
some
say the whole sentence?
um, some students will go to that festival
Yeah. Good.
on
Good. Good.
Saturday.
Good. Good. And can you use like the campus, right? So on campus, blah 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 blah.
Uh, the campus.
Yeah. So like
Um,
yeah, like use campus in the sentence.
oh,
So like on campus,
mm,
some of the students will go to the festival
the festival.
on Saturday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. So we used some of the students. Okay, now let's use what if what if the festival got canceled? So that means the students can't go, the teachers can't go. Basically, you know, it's canceled, right? So how would you explain that to me using no one?
Teachers are cancelled. How to spell that?
Oh, no one?
The cancelled is
Oh,
not the
canceled. Canceled just means like something got stopped. Something is stopped.
um something stop.
Hmm.
Um, no one um went to the campus festival because the festival was cancelled.
Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. Exactly. Um, and so that was went to, right? So let's talk about a festival that it will happen on Saturday, but everyone just found out that it got canceled. So how would you say that?
Um, um, School noticed uh, the campus festival um, will be cancelled. So students um, will not go to. So no student, no no one will go to the festival.
Yeah, yeah, no one will go to the festival exactly because the festival is canceled, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. And let's use everyone. Um, Mm, so in this case, everyone. Hmm. Maybe for this one we can talk about the exams, right? That the exams on campus. I think that on campus, uh, students take exams like throughout like 1 week. I think there's like a week of exams, right, on campus, right? So can you explain that to me using everyone
Um, Everyone will have exam uh, in the campus.
on the campus? On the
On
campus.
the campus.
Yeah, on the campus.
Mm.
Okay, okay. All right, good, good, good. So, um, everyone will have exams on the campus. Yep. Um, okay. All right. So I think that's good. I think we know how to use everyone, no one, and some of the people. Um, and another thing I wanted to go over is when we say that is talked. So instead of talked, we use called, right? That is called blah 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 blah. Example is mm, when we're talking about um, when we're talking about trying to find a good example. Um, like when you see a dog, right? And maybe you want to find the 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 breed the dog breed. So the dog breed is like the kind of dog, right? So there's different dogs. There's like um, a pit bull. There's like a border collie, golden retriever, etc. So these are all of the different type of dog breeds, right? Pit bull, border collie, golden retriever.
Mm.
Um, so
Uh,
basically when we want to say like we 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 would ask like, oh, what is that dog called? Like, um, what is that dog breed called? You know, and then people will tell you, oh, okay, this dog is called,
called
um,
Pitbull, Border
yeah, pit
Collie,
bull. Mm-hmm.
Boston,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
exactly.
Terrier.
Yeah, golden retriever, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know what kind of dogs are popular, you know, in your town, but you know, like you would ask them, you would ask somebody, oh, that's a cute dog. What is the dog breed called? You know, and then they'll tell you, it's called blah 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 blah. So we don't say something is talked. Like we don't say what is that dog breed talked. So we use called instead. Um, so let's try to use called. Um, so um, let's see. Let's say that you have a question about, oh, maybe you have a drink, right? And you don't know the name of the drink, or you don't know how to pronounce the name of the drink, but it tastes really good, right? So
Yeah.
you go and you ask So what do you go? What do you ask the what do you ask the person in the cafe if you want to know what this drink is?
Um, what is this drink called?
Exactly, exactly. What is this drink called? Like, oh my gosh, this drink is so delicious. What is it called? you know. So that's how you would use it. So
Um,
yeah, go ahead.
the answer, the answer is that is called like the passion fruit drink.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. You got it. Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, it's called passion fruit. Um, uh, and okay, and another example would be maybe you're trying to um, describe something for your friend, right? Because
Mm.
um, maybe you want to tell your friend about a very cool show that you just started watching, and you want your friend to watch it too. Um, so then, how would you tell them about it?
The shoe.
hmm
Um, um,
And let's say the
what
show is
is
called. Let's say it's. Let's say the name of the show is um, the Funny Show. It's the Funny Show.
the funny shoe?
yeah,
That is called the funny shoe.
yeah. I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you can say that to your friend. Um, yeah, you can say, "Oh my gosh, you need to watch this new show. It's called The Funny Show." And then
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Okay, I'll look it up." Um, and let's say that um, let's say that you forgot what something is, right? And you want to look it up, right? Let's say, for example, you're trying to remember the word, but you forgot. So, um, so what would you say to somebody if you needed a second to look up um, a word?
Yeah.
hmm
Um, use the card.
Yeah, use called yeah, yeah. Try to use called. Yeah.
Um, what's the website called? When I look up this word.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, like what's the website called um, where I look up this word? Yeah, exactly. And you can also, when you're trying to think of something and you're trying to remember what something is, you can say, "Oh, I forgot what it's called. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second to remember." Right? So that's also another way that we can use it. If you forget something or you're trying to remember it, you say, I forgot what it's called. Hold on, can you give me a second?" And then people say, "Oh yeah, okay, okay, take your time, take your time." Okay, so that's another way that we use it. Um, okay. Um, and another thing I wanted to talk about was singular versus plural. Um, so I noticed that sometimes when you're talking, you sometimes use the singular instead of the plural. So, for example, I think sometimes when we're talking about some of your classes, uh, I think sometimes you would say like, "Oh, I have like two have two class.
lesson.
Yeah, like two lesson. Yeah, two lesson. And then maybe sometimes you don't use the lessons and you just say two lesson. Um,
Yeah.
so just want you to try to maybe think about that more when you're talking. Um, so if we want to tell our friends that we're very busy, right? Let's say your friend wants you to go to the mall, and you need to tell them. Um, so you need to tell them that you're busy because you have one exam tomorrow, and you have um, homework too, um, and you also have um, um, you have you have so for your exam you have one, for your homework you have two, and then also you need to, and then you have, and then for your classes you have two. So you have, for homework you have two, for class you have two, and for exam you have one. And um, yeah, so you basically need to tell your friend why you can't go to the mall with her.
Sorry, I don't have time to go to the mall. Um, because I have two reasons. Um, the first is I have class in that day, uh, and the other is I have lots of homework.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you have class? How many? How many class? How many do you have?
Mm, I have three lessons.
Okay, you have three lessons. Okay, wow. And then what about your homework?
I have lots of homework.
You have lots of homework. Okay, good, good, good. Um, and let's see. Hmm. And if you if you are at the mall and you're shopping for fruits, um, and your friend asked you to pick up some for her, and basically, so now you ask the man at the shop to give you some fruit, right? And so how do you ask for um how you ask for, like, let's say banana is one, and then apple is like four, and then orange is like two. Um, yeah, how do you ask for all of those?
Um, Excuse me, can you give me one banana, four apples, and two oranges?
Two oranges. Okay, good, good, good. Um, and let's see. Okay, and now your friend just texted you, and she wants you to get a few more things, and she asked you to get um, uh, mm, maybe um, would say um, maybe do you know this one? Do you know what this one is?
Mm, the pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple. Yeah.
Um, uh, I I know that it's yellow and have a little green, and that make to serve the um, uh that have some sharp stick. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's very sharp. It's very pointy on the outside, and it has um, the green,
green.
yeah, on the top. Yeah. So that's pineapple. Yeah. Yeah. So just be careful when using like singular versus plural. I think it really happens when you're talking about like um, multiple things. I think like sometimes you would say like um, I have or I had two class or I had two lesson. You know, but it's plural instead. You're supposed to use plural. Um, and maybe you can say like a pair of maybe like a pair of shoes, right? But sometimes you would say like shoe instead, right? So um,
Okay.
yeah, so I would say it's just more practice using it, right? So just like how we're practicing using them in sentences, um, we have to keep practicing that more and more so that we become more comfortable using it. Um,
Yeah.
I had a few other things that I wanted to talk about, but I know we're running out of time. So,
Yeah.
so for next lesson, we're gonna go through the rest of them and
Okay.
just keep practicing. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Snow. It was good talking to you. So enjoy some of your break before you go to your next lesson. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, teacher.
No
Have a
problem.
great day.
Thank you. You too. Bye.